I think in Auckland, obviously one of the biggest city in New Zealand, and an international city with educational facilities of international standards. The double grammar zone for people has a certain prestige. A lot of people who went through those schools like to have their children go back in there. And it's not a given that the children can go to the school just because you went there. And so for the safety of that, a lot of people will actually buy homes in that zone. So for the last 30 years, the zone hasn't actually changed the boundaries. Prices have been very firm here all the time, and people see it as a good investment as well as a fantastic place to live. In harder economic times, it's interesting. I remember post the GFC, for example, grammar zone became even more important. I mean, I remember families pulling their children out of private schools because the fees were getting to them. And then it kept the solidity of that market, that double grammar zone market, going. Entry level in my part of the double grammar zone would be, I guess, around $1 million. But the problem with the $1 million homes in this area, they're very, very small. Normally a unit, normally attached, cross lease, shared driveways, shared facilities, that type of thing. Homes probably in that $3 to $4.5 million range, where families don't necessarily, they probably are coming in for the grammar zone and don't have that option to go private. So that's the type of family who will buy a home like that. Having said that, I just had a family who bought a home that probably fit that category. They bought for 3.8,
Yep.
but they moved to be near a private school, but within the double grammar zone. My experience in the last probably 5 years, there's been a huge shift away from people who are willing to do renovations, and the homes that need renovation are a lot more difficult to sell. When you compare a home like this, it's about 30 years old and completely renovated, so like a new home, versus the alternative, which is probably a 100-year-old home, which may or may not have been renovated. What you'll get with those is that yard.
Yeah.
Here, because it's all done, you just don't get that.
Yeah.
But it's the same price. I mean, clearly a home like this probably wouldn't suit a family with young children. Having said that, though, I do see families with young children buy homes that I don't think they're going to buy. But the target market for a home like this is someone with teens or with another family member living with them. Because, I mean, there's actually another kitchen downstairs, which is a really unique feature of a modern home. It's pretty rare. Well, a home like this, for example, will be incredibly popular because it's it's priced right, but also that there's nothing to do. Remuera double grammar zone does have its pockets. There are really affordable pockets down by the motorway, for example. This particular pocket I would see as one of the very best, because you've got Victoria Avenue going down through the centre of the suburb, and all the houses to the left as you drive down are in, that's premium.